Pile 1. So you have the Page of Pentacles. And this is all about writing things down by hand. Take notes. Start being more positive. Try affirmations. But there's something about writing them down. For some reason, writing them down will help you more than anything else. And it's about making a plan and sticking to it, being consistent with what you do. So, write down notes and go over the different affirmations that you're trying, from the manifestations you're trying to bring in. Write them down and put them all over your house. Like, I have them on my mirror, so I see it every day when I do my makeup or my hair. Not that I wear a lot of makeup, but yeah. So put them places you can see them. Make a plan on how you're going to bring this affirmation in. How do you see it? How are you going to feel when you get this? A lot of people don't realize that affirmations are emotional. So you have to bring in your emotions. So how, you close your eyes for a minute and you go, when I get this affirmation, what will I look like? What will I feel? Who will I be? How will this make me feel? And then you have to put yourself in that mindset of, I'm going to feel this way every single day. And you have to keep doing that until it shows up. And you have to know that you're laying a foundation. This is just your foundation. And you have to make sure that you have that foundation of, this is who I'm going to be. This is what's going to happen. You have to believe it. You have to feel it. A lot of times I tell people, think of it like a daydream. that makes you feel all good and happy inside when you're done with it. Daydream about it, visualize it, breathe it, write it down. But you need to know exactly how it's going to make you feel, how you're going to get there. What is my plan to take action on this? Because it's one thing to just, I want to manifest this, but you have to take action towards that manifestation. And maybe that action is, I'm going to write it down every day, or I'm going to start thinking more positive. But whatever it is, that's what this is talking about. And then you have the Ten of Wands. Okay. One of the biggest things that people do with affirmations that block their affirmations is they believe it's going to take a lot of work to get this affirmation. The world is magical. All kinds of amazing things happen every day. I found a $5 bill. Woo! I got a bonus at work today. Just little things. There's little magical things every day in our life. And you have to realize this isn't going to take a lot of work, but you have to believe that. You have to get over the fact of, I have to work hard to get this, because you don't. That's not true anymore. That's not the life we live in. Isn't it wonderful? I'm so excited. But anyway, I know, I'm a little kooky. But, you're not saddled and restricted to what you have now. But you have to put yourself in that mindset. You have to choose to, let's say you want money. Okay, we're just going to use this as an example. I want more money. You can't focus on, I need money, I need money, I need money. Because the world and the universe goes, oh, she likes not having money. Because that's all they hear. It doesn't know the difference between I want, I need, I have. All it hears is money. And then it goes at what emotion you're doing with money. And your emotion is lack or scarcity or not having enough. And it goes, oh, put more of that in its life. Poof, put more of that in its life, because that's what you're focusing on. That's what you're thinking about. That's what you're doing. So you have to actually choose not to do that anymore. You have to change your mindset, and you have to remind yourself of this, and you have to keep doing it until you believe it. And we don't change a habit overnight. So you're not going to change how you believe about this or that overnight. So you have to start little, and you have to keep reminding yourself. And when you have those lack times of, oh my God, I'm not going to have enough money to pay this bill, you have to think, no, I'm going to have plenty of money to this bill. Something's going to happen. Something's magically going to come in and fix it. And I know that sounds like bullshit. And it sounds like, all right, nothing magically happens to me. But it does. It does. And you have to keep going. You have to keep working on this. Okay, and then you have the Fool. This is all about taking a leap of faith. You have to believe that this is going to work for you for it to work. You can't just go, oh, I read my affirmation today, I did my good deed, now I'm going to get my good shit. Because it doesn't really work that way. You have to believe it. You have to feel it. You have to embody it. And you have to realize that, it's okay to try new things. It's okay to, don't just take my word on the affirmations. Go read up on them. Go learn about it. Learn about what it is you want. Learn about how can I make practical steps in my life to get this. A great example for this is like people who want new relationships. I want the guy of my dreams. I want to fall in love. Yes, but what are you doing to find this love? Are you sitting on the couch eating potato chips, getting fat, watching Netflix all day? If you never leave your house, you're not going to find the love of your life. If you never step out and let anyone see you, how are they going to fall in love with you? If you're not taking care of yourself, whether it's right or wrong, and I'm not saying it's either, it's just reality is, people fall in love with people based off of how they look in today's day and age. And if you don't look good because you're not taking care of yourself, How are you going to find the right one? Let's be a little realistic here. So you need to research what you need, and you have to take small steps towards it to bring your manifestation into your life. And you have to not let your past experiences hold you back, okay? If your past experiences have always been lack and you don't have enough money, then it's because you haven't learned how to bring that money in. And you wouldn't be trying to manifest it if you knew how to do it, right? I mean, let's be honest. If I knew how to make $1 million fall in my lap at this moment, you wouldn't be trying to manifest money, right? I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. So we have to learn a new way of being, a new way of believing. We have to learn that it is possible. And it really is. And I know sometimes it sounds like a bunch of crap, but it really can be possible. I have seen amazing things in my life and in other people's lives happen from manifestation. Okay, let's look at the rest of your cards. So, you have the Sacred Ibs. And this is all about learning. And like I was saying, learning about spirituality, learning about manifestations. I mean, there's great people out there. I mean, look at Abraham Hicks. I probably said that wrong. I'm horrible at names. There's lots and lots of motivators and people, and listen to podcasts about being motivated towards what you're wanting to learn about. Research it, learn how other people have manifested, learn what works for them. And then you have dream and journey. So this is about, like I said, dreaming about the journey. Part of life is enjoying the moment and the journey to get there. So remember, you're not going to manifest this overnight. It's going to take time. But that's okay, because you're going to learn so many new cool things, and you're going to have so many experiences on the way, and you have to accept that. And then you have the Piscean, I told you I'm horrible at names, Falcon. Observations, yes. Look at people who have manifested this. What did they do to get there? How did they get there? What steps did they take? Learn from their things. And then you have Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. So obviously we don't all know everything. I don't know everything. I'm still learning every single day. One of my most favorite quotes is from my grandma when I was a kid. And it talked about how, surely, even in death, once we die, we are still learning. She used to always say that to me, because I love to learn. And when I was a kid, I didn't want to learn. I didn't want to do any of that shit. I didn't want to do schoolwork. That was boring. But when you learn about things that are interesting to you, or that you're trying to fix in your life, now you've made your life better. And isn't it worth not being right to be able to get what you want? And then you have companionship. Know that you're not alone in this. Talk to your friends, talk to other people who are also learning about this. Maybe join a class or a group online of people who are also trying to manifest the same thing you are, or interested in those same things, and learn from them. Learn together as a group, and trust your instincts. Your instincts are going to lead and guide you along the way as you go. So you have, I am becoming the best version of myself. My potential to succeed is infinite. I choose calm over anxiety. Your angel messages are 1717. You are on the right path. 1111. You have entered a phase where your best days are manifesting. Life is going to get better. Shadow 666. Your need to be seen at any cost. So you need to work on that. But this is your message. I hope it helped. Till next time. Hi, Pile to, okay, what you need to do to manifest, to help make your manifest come true faster. Okay, so the first problem that's holding back, there's 3 problems and 3 advices, by the way, in this tarot. The first problem you have is the Ten of Swords. And this is, you are afraid that your fears are going to come true. You look at what happened in the past and you're afraid it's going to happen again and happen again. And it's not going to. And you feel like you're stuck, or your situation has you bound, where you're waiting for someone to come save you. You're waiting for that prince and knight in armor to come in and save you. And, you don't need to be saved. With this 3 of Pentacles, you are enough. Just you, who you are, is enough. You don't need to be, waiting for someone else. You need to accept yourself, and you need to realize that your hard work is going to pay off. If you work on your manifestations and you do what you need to be doing, you make a plan and you work on that plan and you keep doing it, it's going to pay off. And you have to be committed. You have to have a plan of action. You have to go, okay, this is not going to come in overnight. Manifestations don't work that way, because I have to change my mindset in order to manifest this. And in order to change your mindset, you have to think differently, right? Because if you had what you needed, you wouldn't be asking for it. So if you knew how to think towards that way, you wouldn't be needing it, right? I mean, that's just the way it works. So you have to take the time to research and figure out, what do I need to be able to get where I want to? Look at people who already have what you want. See how they got there. Listen to manifestations. Manifestation is about a feeling. You have to feel it in your gut. You have to reprogram your head, and then you have to feel it here. You have to know it's going to happen. You have to know it's going to come true. And, we got to learn how to do that. And the best way to learn how to do that is to watch someone who has done that and learn from them. And then you have the Chariot, and you feel like you don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. You feel like you're being blocked by others. You feel powerless. And, your alternative motive is the 6 of Pentacles, your advice. And it's like, you have to realize that you are the person in life who decides who you're going to be. You can't let other people tell you or bring you down because it makes them feel better, or because they have problems from their past that they're trying to work through. We're all trying to work through our own crap. And I don't like to use that word, but we do. We're all going through our own muck and our own mess and our own shadow work and our own stuff. And you have to realize that you can't let their shadow work that they're working on and they're spitting out at you affect you personally. Just because they're having these problems or they feel this way and it makes them feel better to take it out on someone else, or that's how they're dealing with it, it's not healthy and it's not okay. And you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to sit in it. And you surely don't have to listen to it. So that's what that's about. And then you have the Devil, feeling trapped, restricted. Don't give up your personal power. Don't give up your dreams. Don't give up your manifestations for somebody else. I mean, you are worthy of being you. You are worthy of having dreams. You are worthy of having money. You are worthy of having the love life you want. You are worthy of having the dream job. You can have all of this, but you have to choose to take it. You can't just sit idly by and go, it's okay. He needs it worse than I do. It's okay. I don't mind. It's okay. I'm not really worthy. Yes, you are. You are worthy and you deserve this. But you have to tell yourself this and you have to believe it yourself. It's that thinking. You know, you have to get out of that stinking thinking and change the way you think. You have gain inner strength from your experiences. If you had bad experiences, go, okay, I ain't gonna do that shit again. I ain't gonna let that shit happen to me again. I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to choose to take this experience and let it fuel me. You know, those negative comments, those negative things that people are throwing me, that's when you say, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. And you use it to put fire inside your belly and to light you on fire and help you, you know, work that much harder towards what you want. You know, you have to see the truth. The truth is you are worthy. You are worth it. You can do this. I believe in you. I do. I believe in all my followers. And I believe in the people who just barely watched my video for the first time. I believe in you. When are you going to believe in you? Okay. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. So the outcome is, if you follow these steps and you follow this advice from Spirit, it's going to lead you where you want to go. You're going to get what you want. You're finally going to get there and you're going to be so happy. And I'm going to be so happy for you. I can't wait to see you there. Okay, let's get into your other cards. So you have the Chameleon. This is all about changing. Like I said, you have to change your mindset, change your thinking. Whether that, I mean, there's lots of ways to do this. You can, you know, listen to motivational speeches. You can listen to self-affirmations while you sleep. There's all kinds of ones on YouTube you can play. You can even play subliminal ones that you don't even have to listen to the words if it bothers you. You know, there's all kinds of different ones. I like to listen to rain ones because I particularly like the sound of rain. I find it comforting. But find what works for you. Keep trying till you figure it out. You have Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. Sorry, my nose is itching. So yeah, be open to what other people have to say. People like me. You know, be open to trying new ideas, looking at new ways of doing things, looking at new ways of thinking, new ways of getting there. What do you have to lose? At this point, you got nothing to lose. And you have the Tiger, will. You have to have that will to do this. You have to be willing to make the change. You have Guardian Angel. You're not alone. Your angels, your spirit guides, the divine, the universe, they want you to be happy. You are not meant to be suffering and in pain and miserable. You're not meant to be guilty all the time. You're meant to be happy and joyful and alive. That's what they want for you. That's what I want for you. And then you have loyalty. Yeah, who are you being loyal to? Are you being loyal to the world and everyone else? When are you going to be loyal to you? When are you going to be important? You're only going to be loyal to you and important when you decide that you're worth it and that it's time for your turn. This is saying it's your turn. Take it. And you have the Hermit. Retreat and recharge. So yeah, think about what's going on. Think about all this. Take your time with it. You know, absorb it. Learn about it. Research it. Look at people who have what you want. Learn how they did it. You know, and then take that in and then apply it in your own life, slowly but surely. You know, we don't change the way we think overnight. It doesn't just poof happen. Poof. We all want it to, but reality is it doesn't. But small little steps still get you there. You know, you start with small steps, the timid little steps, one step at a time, one step at a time. And next thing you know, you're taking big leaps. And next thing you know, you're there. And you have everything you want. You just have to choose to do it. Okay. So, then we have, I deserve time to recharge. And you do. I am doing the best I can. I am enough. Did you hear that? You are enough. You're enough. I will be present in every moment. This is a journey. Life is a journey. Enjoy the little things as you go along. If we sit here and we kill ourselves to get to the end, we miss the beautiful flowers on the way. We were so focused on all this big stuff, we didn't notice the little things as we went. Take time with yourself. You deserve that. You have shadow number of 101, being overly demanding. You know, when we're overly demanding, it usually means we feel like we're not being heard. And not everyone's going to choose to hear us. They're not going to choose to listen. And sometimes that just means it's time to walk away. Quit fighting with people who don't want to listen. Not everyone's going to want to listen. And that's okay. Just let it go. And realize one day they're going to wish they had. Because you won't be all that. You won't. You have 888. The universe will offer abundance. What did I tell you? The universe wants you to be abundant. They want you to have everything. 999. One cycle of your life is about to end because something beautiful and new is about to enter. So if you enjoyed this, let me know down in the comments. Tell me about what's going on. I'd love to hear your story. I'd love to hear from all my viewers. Till next time. Pal 3. The last two ones have just kind of got me. So, how to bring in your manifestations. The top row is all about your problems, what's causing your manifestations not to come through. And the bottom row is all about the advice on spirit on how to fix this, right? Because we don't know how to fix it, what are we doing? So, let's get into this. So you have the 5 of Swords. You're self-sabotaging yourself. You're not putting the work in. You know, affirmations are not just about I am, I can, I am, I will, I can. It's about reprogramming your mind. Changing how you think up here. Because when we change how we think, we change how we view the world. And then we change how we feel. And it takes thought, how we view things, and how we feel, emotions, to manifest. Those are the 3 keys. Did you get that? It takes thought, how you view things, and emotion to manifest. So we have to go through these steps of each thing. So you have to put the work in. You have to be willing to take the steps you need to do that. So, you know, with manifestations, you know, are you doing your affirmations? Are you getting rid of your stinking thinking? You know, let's say you want to manifest love, okay? Oh, I love him. Oh, I wish he would see me. Oh. But what do you do when you get home? You're sitting here flipping through the TV, watching Netflix, putting potato chips in your mouth. Going. I mean, is that what we're doing? Are you going out? Are you making yourself pretty? Do you feel pretty? Are you living your best life? Because I'll tell you a secret when it comes to love. I learned this a long time ago. When you stop looking and you're happy with you, that's when the white run shows up. That's just a fact. We have to get off the couch. We have to go out. We have to see other people. We have to realize that we're beautiful. We have to think ourselves beautiful. We have to be happy with us. That way we can attract someone who is on that same good wavelength we are. We have to be at that high wavelength and positive thoughts so we can attract someone else with that positive thoughts so we can get the person we want. Because if we're way down here and we haven't worked on ourselves, we're only going to attract somebody that's way down here. So that's what I mean by putting the work in. You have to take steps towards your manifestation and what you want. And of course, that's just an example. Your manifestation could be money. It could be, changing your viewpoint on money or finances or a career. Do you think that it's going to take a lot of work? It's not. You think you have to work hard to make a lot of money. That's a mindset. You need to change that mindset. You think that everyone's out to get you. It's a mindset. It's not reality. You have to change how you see the world, because when you realize that people are beautiful, people are wonderful, people are beautiful and wonderful to you. They just are. It works. It's weird. I'm kind of weird, but that's okay. So, then we go to the Three of Wands. Being happy with the outcomes and choices you've made. Are you happy with your life? Are you happy with the choices you made? Or did you make rash, random choices? Did you go, here's an example from my life. I'm horrible. No, not really. But what I did is, when I was first looking for someone to love, I wanted someone to support me. I didn't want to have to work. I wanted to be that freedom to do what I wanted. To be a free spirit. I am a free spirit. But I didn't know that at the time. But so what I would do is I would find someone who I thought could support me, and then I would cling to them. And then the second anyone was interested in me at all, I'd be like, oh yes, my prayers are answered. They're going to support me. Woohoo! And I would marry them. Or I would just move in, honk. And they wouldn't be who I wanted. I've been in abusive relationships. I've been in relationships where I ended up having to support them. I was in relationships where, just awful, awful things. And I'm not going to go into all that. But what I'm trying to say is when you rashly jump into things and you don't give it time. I didn't give these relationships time to grow and to blossom into this beautiful love, to really learn who this person was, what they were about. All I was thinking, oh yes, that's what I want, baby. I'm in. Put me in. Yep. And it didn't work because I didn't plan. I didn't have the foresight to see where these choices were going to take me. So you need to look at what you want and the results of that and how you can get there. And maybe that's, learning about affirmations, learning about how they work, learning about the right ones for you, listening to motivational speakers, listening to subconscious videos, changing your mindset, changing how you see things, changing how you feel about things, changing who you are, But that's what this is saying. And then you have the you have the Five of Wands, and it's the same thing. It's lack of peace of mind, frustration, impatient with time and results. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight. You didn't become who you are overnight. You don't work through shadow work overnight. You have to put the time in and the effort to get there, if that's what you truly want. And if it's not, well, that's fine. I'm not making you do anything. But if that's what you want, you have to choose to take that action. And you have to be willing to wait. My allergies are messing with me. I'm so sorry, guys. But you have to choose to see things in a new way. You have to choose to work on your shadow work. You have to choose to change the kind of person you become. We didn't get all these negative things from our parents and society and all these things. We didn't learn them overnight. They took years of building and making us who we are. So if we want to change to that better person and raise that vibration permanently, we have to change. We have to work on those things step by step. And it takes time. It does. But it never takes as much as you think. Okay. And then your overall message, if you choose to work on this and if you choose to do these things, it's going to bring in new beginnings and prosperity and being positive and not just faking positivity, not faking it till I'm going to make it, making it. That's the difference. So let's see the rest of your cards. I'm excited to see what else you got. So you have the Linux secrets. Yeah, you feel like people are keeping secrets from you. You know, you don't understand everything. And a lot of that is taking the time to learn it, research it. You know, don't believe me. Don't ever just take my word on something or take his word on it or take her word on it. Do your research. Educate yourself. You know, everyone says different things, okay? Everybody looks at things in different ways. And you have to learn who relates to me. Who do I feel in here is talking to me? You know, what works for me? Because some things that work for me are not going to work for you. And some things that work for Tom down the road are not going to work for Alex down the road. You just got to do the research and learn. Important information is coming in. I feel like this is information that's going to come in from the divine. This is going to be spirits, our angels and our spirit guides and the divine often work in magical ways. They talk through us. There are times I have said things to people and I turned around and went, why did I say that? That doesn't even make any sense. But it made a woohoo light bulb moment for them. It totally clicked, just clunk. They got it. You know, sometimes it's a dream. Sometimes it's a TV show. Nothing is coincidence in life. Everything happens for a reason. So, you know, what you're thinking about, you see on TV. You'll find a podcast about it. You'll find a YouTube video about it. You know, it's that. But so I see that coming in again with your High Priestess power over here. And you also have the Polar Bear ancestors. You're maybe working through ancestral trauma and problems from the past. And, you know, there's ways to let go of that. You might look into learning more about the violet flame and cord cutting. And I'm not talking about 2 candles and a little thing. No, that's how to cut somebody out of your life. This is cutting trauma out of your life. This is cutting ancestral things. You know, my dad was an addict, and then I was an addict, and then he was an addict, and then my brother was an addict, and his son was an addict. Those things. You know, and I'm just using this as an example, okay? I'm not saying that's true for you or anyone else. I'm just saying it's an example. So, you know, it's getting rid of those things, and it takes learning. You have to learn how to change your mindset. You have to, you know, do the Reiki, do the energy clearing and cleansing that you need for it. You know, violet flame meditations, you can find them on YouTube, are great for this. If you want, leave a comment in the, leave a comment down below and let me know. I'll make you one, okay? They're easy. They're very, very emotional and you have to be ready for it. Okay, and then you have the shark, purpose. So you may be looking for your purpose in this life. And you know, a lot of times when we change our viewpoint or we get our manifestations, we magically find that purpose. It just poof shows up. It's very cool. And you have mountains, stand your ground. Mountains, stand your ground. So you have to choose, this is what I want. This is really what I want. I know it in my heart, in my soul. It's calling to me. I know this is where I'm supposed to be. Okay? And then you start using these manifestations to help you get there. Help you through trauma, help you through your shadow work, help you change your stinking thinking, help you change your point of view, how you see others, how you see your world, and then you feel it emotionally here. Okay? That's when your manifestations will come through. See what else you got for me. I am worthy of happiness and love. You are worthy of happiness and love. I can do anything, but not everything. See, you can't make all your manifestations come true at all times. You have to do one at a time. We have to work on one thing, and then we work on the next thing, and then we work on the next thing. You know, you can't... I have a great story from my son. He comes home from his first day of kindergarten, and it really relates to this. That's why I'm sharing it. And he says, Mom, I had a great day. Kindergarten was awesome. I said, well, I'm so glad. I'm excited for you. And he goes, I can't wait to go to college tomorrow. And I'm like, what do you mean go to college tomorrow? Well, I went to elementary school. Now I get to go. I went to school. Now I can go to college. Like, honey, you got to go to elementary school and then junior high and then high school and then comes college. He goes, oh, that sounds like a lot of work, Mom. But the point is you have to learn, you know, how to write your letters before you can learn how to write the book. You can't read the book till you learn how to read. You know, we have to take steps in our lives. Small steps, though. We can start with small little steps every day, and you'd be amazed how fast those small steps turn into having gone 5 miles, having gone 6 miles. You know, they just get bigger. It's great. I have so much to offer the world. You do. You really do. You have so much to offer. We all do. We're all different and unique. And how boring would it be if we were all the same? Today I will learn and grow. That might be an affirmation you need. Today I will learn and grow something new every day. So, your angel messages. 1212. Stay positive. The future is bright. Manifesting 111. I'm so sorry. The angels are with you and hear you now. Move forward with your intention. It's coming. See? They want this for you too. Shadow 777. We always have something we need to work on. Your need for money and feeling alone is blocking you. So you need to work on that. So, that's what you got. If this helped you, you know, give me a like. Let me know in the comments below. Tell me your story. I always love to hear from you guys and hear what's going on in your lives. So feel free to share. And I hope this helped you. Until next time.